Hi there, this is Sanjay and I welcome you all to this English learning YouTube channel, English Every Day. In today's video, again, we're going to talk about Indian accent because many of you people are still facing the issues with understanding Indian accent. I receive many comments over this YouTube channel where people they talk about their problems where when Indian people they speak faster. It's really very difficult to understand Indian accent. And the problem is because Indian people, first of all, they speak faster. Along with this, their accent is neutral, and there are many keywords, vocabulary, and some phrases which are based on Indian accent. So in today's video, we're going to talk about some of the vocabulary along with some of the phrases or maybe some of the content which will be used only in Indian accent because while you listen to American and English, it doesn't give such kind of impression. I mean, it doesn't have such kind of vocabulary. But when you listen to the Indian people, they have such kind of phrases. Let me take some examples, just like prepone. This is an Indian vocabulary. You will never hear this vocabulary in any other English keyword or vocabulary. For example, in Indian people say, can we prepone this meeting? So prepone here is the meaning we have is to move the meeting earlier. For example, if the meeting is going to be at 11 a.m. and you want to change the time to earlier, 9 a.m., and how you say this. So you say, can we prepone the meeting to 9 a.m.? Right? So this is something strange. Prepone is opposite of postpone. And this you can see only in Indian accent. So this is one example. Along with this, if you see in India, people have a different pronunciation for vocabulary, just like schedule, 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 schedule. Right, so these are some of the vocabulary. Now, in this video, we'll be talking about some of the vocabulary as well. Along with this, I will be giving you some kind of direction how you can make yourself become more feasible to understand Indian accent. So first of all, you need to keep on listening because that will make your brain that you are going to listen Indian accent. For example, in India, people they generally don't care about the punctuation marks and the stress words, just like a phonetic symbols, right? For example, like when somebody speaks English, generally we take a break while we are speaking, or also we give a stress on particular vocabulary. Like while I'm speaking right now, what I'm doing, if I have to particularize, if I have to give emphasis on any of the situation or vocabulary, what I will be doing, I will be stop myself and give more here, like I say, more. So more. So more I am giving more emphasis because I want to make it more particularized. So in India, people generally they don't give stress on those words and it goes freely. Just like if I have to say something about my today in Indian accent, I would say like this. It was really nice today because I was there with my friend and I was enjoying the time. It was really nice because when I went to the field and it's a Diwali festival in India right now, and we make many firecrackers. We spend time with the family people, and we generally give gift to the our elder ones. I receive one of the gifts because my parents they always train me to be there with the family people, so they have given me a small bag that I can carry with my laptop and I can go anywhere and I can work together. All right, so what I was doing, I was speaking Indian accent, and this was like it was in a flow. It was having much speed. It doesn't mean like in American English people don't speak in a speed, but yes, while they're speaking in a speed, they focus over where to give stress, where to stop, where to take pauses. Sometimes we need to pitch up our side. Sometimes we need to pitch down. So this we learn in professional English, like in American English. But in India, it keeps on going. For a long period of time, people are keen to speak such kind of English. In the schools also, this kind of English is spoken. Even in their family, if the native family is like a English speaking family. So this is something like a natural one. It doesn't mean like they are speaking wrong English. It is not because it is legal in India. It is only difference because you come from another country and you listen to the Indian people and they speak in their own natural accent, neutral accent. Now, this is one way. Another one is while Indian people they speak, sometimes they make their own pronunciation. I mean, this doesn't relate with the reality. There are some parameters where we come to know like the actual pronunciation for a particular word should be that. Okay, For example, if I have to say, my friend has a capacity that he can sleep for 2 days continuously. Let me repeat the sentence one more time. My friend has capacity to sleep for 2 days continuously. My friend has a capacity to sleep for 2 days continuously. Now in India, people would say, my friend has a capacity. They don't say, they say, my friend has a capacity, capacity to sleep for 2 days continuously. In a speed, how they would be saying? They say, my friend has a capacity that he can sleep for 2 days continuously. Yes. So this is something like when this is one sentence. So if you keep on listening like a paragraph or maybe more than 500 words, you become struggle and you don't find particular vocabulary. You feel like, oh, let's live it. Let's keep on listening only. This is why like it happens with you that you don't understand 100%. It goes for 50%, 60%, 40%. Sometimes if the person's pronunciation is not very clear, because some of the Indian people, they speak in their inside mouth. I mean, the words are not so clear. For example, like right now I'm speaking, it doesn't mean I'm speaking American English or Indian English. My words are clear. I mean, each and every vocabulary, each and every sound is being produced by my tongue is so clear, right? But some of the Indian people, their tongue is so not clear. I mean, they speak and some of the sounds get inside their throat, and some of like 70% output you listen, and that makes you become confused. Let's have some example of that also. If I have to say how I celebrated Diwali, oh, let me tell you, we are having a very big festival in India at the moment called Diwali. Diwali is one of the festivals which is celebrated with the family people, and the history is one of our gods called Rama. He came from Ayodhya after 14 years after completing his exile, and in the remembrance, the people from one of the cities called Ayodhya got very happy. And this is why we celebrate this festival called Diwali, Deepavali. The main highlights for these festivals are we like we set of we make firecrackers. We set of how to say, we play firecrackers, we burn firecrackers, and we wear new clothes, we decorate our house. um, this festival comes for 5 days, just like Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year is sometimes like a 7 days, sometimes it's for 6 days. So this festival has basically a 5 days module where the first day starts with Dhanteras. Dhanteras is one of the kind of thing where we worship goddess Lakshmi. Lakshmi is the goddess of money. So this is symbolizes like we attract money. So we worship goddess Saraswati, and this not Saraswati, Lakshmi, and we have this worship. So the first day is Dhanteras. The second day we have is Roop Chodas, and there is a history behind that second day also. So on this day, in different cities, it is celebrated in a different way. On some places, we bow down and we take up blessings from our elders, especially the women, and they get some kind of red envelope, as like you say you receive in Chinese New Year. Here we don't get red envelope, we get a amount of money which is in the form of red envelope. The next day is Govardhan Puja, and the next day is Bhai Dooj, and like which is for brothers and sisters. So summarizing, I mean, I'm not very much sure about all the 5 days, but still, 5 days are for the Deepavali. So let me tell you, I mean, let me come back to the main topic which I was describing. I was going to speak about some of the words, or some people when they in India they speak, they take some of the voice inside, and this is why it's so not clear. So this is why I'm going to speak about Diwali in Indian accent and making a different sound. I enjoyed the Deepavali festival because Deepavali festival is really nice, and the family people they generally celebrate the festival because in Indian mythology there was one of the gods called Rama, and he came from Ayodhya, and they lived for 14 years. He killed Ravana, who was a demon, and this is why the people in India they celebrate it. They make firecrackers. They have earthen lamp, and they in the lamp they use oil, and they make lighting, and this is lighting is symbolized like the festival is for the lights. All right, so this was like an Indian accent, but still the sound was low and some of the words getting inside. All right, now Let me come to main concept for how you can become yourself more adaptable or familiar with Indian accent. So there are some tips. The first one is you have to practice listening. You must have somebody whom you can practice, who can make different sounds. The person who knows both the accents, Indian accent and American accent, just like me. I can speak three to four accent. I can go for typical Indian accent and we can change that accent to American accent as well. Now, the second one is practice those vocabulary or maybe the usable vocabulary which are used generally while you have your phone calls, your project meeting, your online meeting, or anything you have. Right. For example, if you are a person who's working in a technical company and you need to deal with the technical con calls, or are you preparing for any interview where your hiring manager is from India and he's going to ask you some questions where you feel that you're not able to understand him, or maybe you won't be able to give the answer as per the question asked. So the second I said is practicing vocabulary. The third one is somebody who will be speaking with you in Indian accent, just like me. I have many students from Taiwan, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and they have classes with me. I mean, the people, they have a session with me, and I practice with them about the Indian accent. I speak, I read Indian accent, some specific vocabulary sounds, just like a T sound, P sound, B sound, K sound, N sound, S sound. So I speak many of the vocabulary for those sounds, and people learn, understand how to become Indian. So many of the students, many of my people who are from, especially many of them are from Taiwan. They listen to me and they become familiar. So if I see after having like a 10 to 15 sessions, they become like more likely to understand around 70, 80, 90%. So you can do that also. I mean, for that, I'm always there for you. I have a classroom services as well. You can buy my session here. If you want to buy, you can just drop down your message out here and I will share the link and we can connect and we can have a one-to-one sessions are there. I mean, if you want to learn something on urgent basis, so you can connect with me while like here we have email IDs also there, or you can write down if you want to learn, you can write down in the comment. I will definitely reply you and I can make you connect with you. The second one way option we have is I have some ready to use videos as well. The videos are 5 sets, 10 sets. You can have those videos. Those are paid videos. I have shoot those videos in a studio and I have explained everything about the different sounds, and also you can go with that one. This is the second way. And the third one is a steady process where you have to listen to me like this, like in the form of video. I keep on uploading the videos, maybe 2 videos or 3 videos in a week, or maybe sometimes it's one video in a week. So you have to watch the video, but that will take some time because in the video it's difficult to convey all the things, all the formulas, all the sounds, because if I go with that, the video may go maybe 2 hours or 3 hours. So this is something you can do, and definitely this would be helpful if it is affecting your job. If you are on your earning stage and you feel that Indian accent is something that you are facing the problem with, then I am here for you. I have designed this channel, I have worked over accents, and I would be the person who would definitely help you out in this one. So without getting late, I mean, I need to close this video because I have already taken much of your time. So thank you so much for your time, and I will be waiting for your comment, your message. What's your plan for the next? So see you in the next video, and have a happy time.